What exactly is the point of creating sad media? If the purpose of entertainment is to be entertaining, then why in every medium of entertainment is there no shortage of items created with the explicit intent to make the audience feel sad? Well, simply put, it's because humans enjoy variety. Media offers a safe environment in which people can engage in any sort of emotion that they want. It gives people a chance to feel sadness without it in any way adversely affecting their own life. That, I would say, is the primary function of sadness in media: vicarious experience. But there is another kind of darkness that exists in media and is common to Vocaloid in particular, and that is media that is commonly called depressing. If sadness is, as an emotion, cathartic, an emotional buildup leading to a point of release, then depressing media is that which portrays the human plight without that catharsis. You don't get to cry and let it all out. You're just left hollow, feeling empty. Sadness tends to offer closure, in a way, where depression just challenges you without offering many answers. To bring this back to Vocaloid, songs like Reboot are sad, where songs like Self-Harm Colorless are depressing. Keeping this distinction in mind, what then is the point of depressing media? Unlike with sad media, I don't think that the main draw of depressing media is to offer the opportunity to vicariously feel anything. If people go to sadness because it lets them be sad without their lives actually becoming sad, I think people turn to depressing media because they already have an acute understanding of those depressing feelings. In this way, people don't turn to depressing media to feel something unique, rather they turn to it to have their own emotions understood. Vocaloid, more so than any other medium that I'm familiar with, has an incredibly high abundancy of depressing media. There are, of course, plenty of songs that are sad as well, but more important to this discussion is just how prevalent the depressing ones are. There are plenty of producers that specialize in making these sort of songs. See Nashimoto P and Nekabolo for good examples. The prevalence of this music is so much that most forms of negative emotion are represented somewhere in Vocaloid. That is to say, Vocaloid offers a wide breadth of depressing topics. There are plenty of songs about how much it sucks to be a student. There's songs about feeling useless, about self-harm, or feeling unloved. No matter how someone may be suffering, there is likely a song that reflects it. This is a major reason as to why I feel people grow so attached to the medium, because of the sense of understanding that it offers. Nothing is really gained, per se, from listening to depressing music. These songs do not necessarily instruct someone on how to feel better, nor offer the hope of a happy ending. What people do get, though, is a sense that they are not alone in their suffering, that their sadness is not unjustified or crazy. Empathy is perhaps the most important thing to people who are suffering. When you're really down, it's easy for messages that things will get better to just feel hollow or weightless. Much more important than being told that your situation will improve is the assurance that comes from being told that you are understood. People get to listen to the music, look at the view count, and know that their feelings are acceptable, that plenty of other people have felt the same. There's almost a conversation that begins to form with the song. People will often share their own stories in the comments of these videos, but I never really got the sense that they wanted the comment section to know more about them. Rather, the content of the video, the messages therein, were simply so relatable that they wanted to definitively state all the reasons of how and why. In pointing out all the similarities that they see in the content, the viewer will only feel even more strongly that the song connects with them. The reason why these personal messages tend to get so highly upvoted is for the same reason. People crave understanding, and this way of shackling a song to one's life only facilitates that understanding. To a aching mind, isolation is poison. Furthermore is the logistical reason for the attachment. The topics of these songs are incredibly personal and hard-hitting. As vital as empathy and understanding are, it is so much harder to talk to another person about one's pain than it is for them to listen to a song that is catered to that specific feeling. Vocaloid offers such an easy and simple gratification in that regard. For instance, I can't even imagine how many times I've thrown on Tawagoto's speaker because of how exactly it encapsulated my feelings at the time. With Vocaloid, you don't have to feel like you're alone in your suffering. Far from it, you get to have someone scream out your very feelings for you. Depressing music is not a remedy for feelings of pain, grief, or anxiety. Rather, it's an emotional crutch that helps you get through the pain with the medicine of empathy and understanding. People may call that weakness, but when someone suffers, what is any sort of entertainment, any sort of media, but an emotional crutch that helps them deal with it? To call that weakness is to lack the very understanding that this entire video has been about. Vocaloid will not sweep you off your feet and cure the problems that one faces in their life. Change will always ultimately be left in the hands of the individual. But at least with Vocaloid, you can know that you're never alone, and keep walking until you've found your own solutions.